but I want to go part-time by the end of this year. You're not burnt out, you're just bored. I swear the guy who cut my hair was like on drugs. Have to schedule social media for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog. If you guys are new, hi, my name is Tess. I'm 24. I work and live downtown Toronto. I work full-time as a marketing manager at an AI startup. I also have a podcast. I do YouTube on the side. I have a network for women in post-grad called Busy Blooming. So there's a lot going on. So make sure to subscribe and stick around if you guys are new. I'm back in Toronto. I've been in BC, in Vancouver Island, for the past couple weeks, so we're back at work, and I thought I'd just kick off a new work from home vlog. So hope you guys enjoy watching, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm just getting started with the day. I am so tired this morning. I need to wake up and have my coffee. My alarm went off at 7 and I slept in until 8:20. I also spilled this all over the counter, which was a really just great start to the day. Woke up, I texted my dad. He works night shift, so I always have a good morning text from him, or he's going to bed at like 7 a.m. So I texted him good morning, and I just fell back asleep. Kind of a little bit later of a start to my day than I planned. But anyway, before I get started or say anything, I wanted to say a huge thank you for 30K. Oh my God, I'm just like so happy to have hit 30K. If you guys are new, I started YouTube back actually when I was like 12. I think 12. Maybe 11. I was very, very young. I did it from like middle school age all the way until I was in my first year of university. I stopped for 5 years, and then I came back a couple, like I think 2 years ago in 2019, in like the summer of 2019. So like exactly 2 years ago. And I've been back on YouTube for 2 years. I've been in that 20,000 range, like since I was like 16, or I guess 17. So anyways, it's very exciting to have hit 30K. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the views, the comments, the DMs. Like that day I got so many nice DMs, and if you guys ever want to DM me, feel free. I respond to like pretty much all of them. But yeah, anyways, it was just a really fun day, and I'm very excited to be in the 30,000s now. If you guys watched my last video, I was very, very transparent of like, I redid all of my 2021 resolutions, and I just like read them unfiltered. I literally read everything, like how much I want to make a month on YouTube and how many subscribers I want to hit. So my goal this year is to hit 40,000. So it's just very exciting to hit 30,000. So anyways, I'm hosting a giveaway on my Instagram. If you want to win a Sephora gift card, go check out my Instagram. It's running until August 3rd. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so my last video, I did a little school supplies shopping video. It was really fun. Anyway, I got a new planner, and I've been using it to plan out my day. I've been using Notion to plan out my month and my week, and then every day I've just been writing in like what I want to do that day. I think the last time I vlogged, it was like crazy busy at work. If you guys, I think I said this, but I work at a startup and I'm a marketing manager. I used to be a digital marketing manager. Now I'm a product and content marketing manager, which is pretty much the same thing. I just don't do any like paid media. I do that now, and we have a bunch of new people on our team. So they basically split my job into like 3 jobs. So now it's just a lot less busy, which is so nice. I feel like every time I vlogged in the past, I was like, I just like couldn't, because I was literally in meetings the whole day and working like crazy and working way over like 9 to 5. Like it just was not the vibe. So it's a lot less busy now, which is really nice. It's still like it's just like a normal amount of work now, so that's nice. Anyway, I split my planner into 2 columns. One is YouTube side hustle stuff, and then one is work stuff. In terms of my YouTube stuff today, I have a very exciting podcast interview with Jenna Hong. I'm so excited. So we're chatting at 5:30. I'm filming this vlog. I also have a bunch of guests I need to send like Zoom info meeting invites to, and calendar invites and their outlines. I have 3 podcast interviews next week. I still need to plan out a couple, I think one more guest for August. So if there's anyone you want on the Busy Blooming podcast, comment down below or send me a DM. Every time somebody asks for a guest, like I always email them. So if you want somebody on the podcast and you want specific things talked about, let me know. Anyway, that's my to-do list for today. So some YouTube, some podcast stuff, and then work stuff. I'll go through it like obviously as the day goes along, but I have to create a content calendar, have to schedule social media for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, have to confirm a timeline for a video series that we're having made, have to send out and write a bunch of newsletters, and I also have to finish writing a press release. So that is my day today. I only have one meeting at like 11, and then I think I have one meeting at 1, but that's it, which is like crazy. This whole week I've had no meetings. It's really slowed down, which has just been so nice to like actually get work done. You know what I mean? Like if you're in meetings all day, you really don't get any work done. Anyway, that's my day today. It's gonna be a good day, and let's just get online to Slack, get the day going, finish my coffee, and I'll see you guys when I'm more awake. A bunch of emails. I do not know how to sign off on emails. Like I've been working in the corporate world for like over 3 years, and I never know like what to say. And like, should I say many thanks, cheers, thank you? I don't know. It's different every time. Anyways, I've been getting so many DMs about a fake account on my Instagram. So somebody made like a fake account that like the username is almost identical to my username. They copy like all of my photos, and then they have like 2,500 followers, I think. So anyway, they've been DMing like literally I think every single person that follows me that they won the giveaway. So that has been so annoying. So I'm so sorry if that happened to you. I think I've got 200 DMs probably. I don't know. People were like, this is how you know you've made it, if someone's making a fake account about you. So thank you for all those people who said that in the DMs. So like I said, I work in content and product. So basically still manage all of our social media. I manage, like I write press releases. I pretty much do everything I was doing before. I'm just managing a little bit more now. And it's kind of like brand management now. So I create like branding decks for our products. Like I create product positioning. So for our AI products, like I'll write out all the value propositions, why someone should buy our product over somebody else's, the pain points, the colors of the product, like the branding, all that stuff, which is really fun because one day I would just love to go into brand management at like a beauty company or like a fashion company. Like I just love branding. I think software companies, from my understanding, don't have brand teams. I think they have product marketing teams, not brand marketing. I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, keep finishing my coffee, finish out my emails, and I'll see you guys after. Bedroom now, working in the bed. Storm, my boyfriend, he's in a client call. If you guys don't know, Storm and I live together. We've lived together for like 4 years or something. We've been together almost 5 years. And yeah, anyway, working from home in a pandemic with your boyfriend results in working the bed. At least we have a 2-bedroom apartment now. We moved into this 2-bedroom in November. It's just like life-changing to have an office. We used to live like at the beginning of the pandemic in a 1-bedroom, and that was a journey. Like no desks, we just worked on the couch like side by side, which is fine, but I'm just like in such a refreshed state right now. I feel like every time I go home, I'm always just in like a way better like mindset about YouTube and Busy Blooming and stuff, because I think I get away from it. So it's just nice to like get some perspective and get a break a little bit from my environment. And anyway, I'm coming back in Toronto feeling very refreshed, and I think because I hit 30K, and I don't know, I'm just like in a very good mood. In my last video, I also shared that I shared my New Year's resolutions, I guess, for the next 5 months. One of the goals I have, which is a very big goal, I don't know if I'm gonna get it done, but I want to go part-time in my job by the end of this year. So I want to make enough money like from YouTube, the podcast, Busy Blooming stuff, to go part-time in my work. Like ideally in like a dream world, I'd work like 2 or 3 days a week in marketing, and then like the other days for YouTube and for myself. I don't know if I would ever go, like, not that I could, but if I ever could go full time, I don't know, I just feel like I really do like working like in marketing and branding and stuff. So I don't know, but anyway, that's like my dream life, is to work part-time for myself, part-time for a company, and I would love to do that by the end of this year. I feel like I just, like I've said this before, I should take a couple more like brand deals, upload more videos, and just I think it'd be a little bit more consistent. I don't think I've missed like 1 or 2 weeks this year. I upload like pretty consistently on Sundays, but I really just want to upload more, better content as well, and just be more like genuine and open, because I feel like that, I don't know, it's just like easier to vlog when you guys like know everything that's going on. So that's a big goal of mine. I'm just like putting it out there and saying that. The reason I said that is because I got a bunch of brand emails recently. I've been working on like securing a few brand deals, and it's so interesting the different rates. Like I had a brand which I really like emailed me yesterday, and they offered me $10 for an integrated YouTube video, like $10, and my rates really aren't that high, I would say, because like I get around, like, I think on average 2,000, a few thousand views a video, like between 1,000 and 3,000 probably. But I don't know, I'm just like $10. But anyway, so it's interesting to see like this side of it. It's like some brands will offer you $10, some will offer you like hundreds and hundreds, and some will just send you free product. Like every company is so different, and I've been negotiating like a lot. Like every time someone emails me, I just negotiate. It's just like very interesting, this whole like side of figuring out, and I think it's fun to share. Right now I'm emailing with some brands. I met with a couple agencies, I think I've said that before, who like would manage my brand deals and take like 20% or something. I don't know, they just like weren't really my vibe, so I'm gonna try to do it myself, which I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'll keep you guys posted. I also said there's a very big launch coming for Busy Blooming. This is more of like a business idea, and it's more like, it's going to be a whole separate, it's in Busy Blooming, but it's like very different. It's like beneficial for you guys as well, and I don't know, I think that will be coming in the fall. Anyways, that's what's going on right now. I'm just working. I finished the press release at work, which is really great. I just wrote a press release for some new stuff that happened in the company, which I think is why startups are really great when you're early in your career, like I am. I just graduated in 2018. Like I've only been out of school for like 3 years, a little over 3. Being able to like write a press release yourself, and then like post anything you want on social media, create a brand deck of what you think looks good, like redo stuff. Like if you don't like one of the colors of the company, you can just like change it. And I mean, not all the time, but I think it's just, you have a lot of control over stuff, which is really cool, because then when you go into the bigger companies, like when I was at the Big 4, like I would never even touch something like a press release or the branding. Like there's just there's probably like a team for press releases. I don't know, it's just cool to work at a startup for that reason. Anyway, so I crossed that off my list. I've also been texting Jenna about our podcast interview today, which I'm really excited about. It's at 5:30, and yeah, I think that's pretty much been my morning so far. I also cleaned out my whole inbox. I've been on some Slack calls, so we're good to go. Like I said, our marketing team is very small. Obviously, we work at a startup. It's me and like a few other people. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting because I've been here the longest out of our marketing team, but I've only been in this company for like less than 10 months. I think 9.5 months. So it's interesting. Like it's kind of fun being the person who's been there the longest, if you know what I mean. Like it's just a nice feeling when people like, you need history on the products or history on marketing. And I mean, like I've only been there 9 or 10 months, but it's still nice to like have been there the longest. It's just like a good feeling, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyways, I always get pulled into calls just to be asked questions and stuff about what we've done in the past. So right now I need to make a content calendar for somebody. So a content calendar, I'm just gonna make it in Notion, like a big list of the rest of the year and what like PDFs, social media posts, videos, webinars, like everything that's going in each month. I'm just going to send it over to somebody. So yeah, I'm gonna make that content calendar now. Listen to the Heather McMahon podcast. I just finished the What We Said podcast episode. It's like, that is my favorite podcast of all time. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to podcasts, do the content calendar, and I'll see you guys after.
Wake. Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call it's crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
A couple hours later, I went for my walk, which was so nice. Like, it is just so nice to get outside in the middle of the day. So I went outside, I talked to my dad on the phone for like 30 minutes. And now we're back. I did a little bit of work. I actually jumped into my 3 o'clock phone call. I had a call with our like website team, like I said. So obviously marketing, a lot of the work I do is our website. Back when I was a digital marketing manager, I like own the website. So like any updates, stuff like that, like I would totally manage on my own. But now I just like pass it on to somebody, which is just so nice. That's why it's just so nice to have like a growing team, because you can just pass stuff off to people. So I also want to like on a TikTok moment. I don't know what it is about TikTok. Like I just find myself on it. Like I don't even want to go on it. Before I know it, I'm like been on it for 30 minutes. But anyways, on the Gary Vee side of TikTok, if you don't know who that is, he's like a motivational speaker. I find he can be a little bit cringy at times, for sure. Basically, there was this girl in the audience and she was asking him, like, she says she's like burnt out at her job and she just doesn't enjoy it. And he was basically saying like, you're not burnt out, you're just bored. Like a lot of the time we're so hard on ourselves. We're like, oh, we're burnt out. Like I'm just so burnt out at work. I'm not interested in work or whatever it is. But maybe you're just bored. Like you just don't enjoy it anymore. You're not burnt out. You just don't like it and you don't want to do that thing, and that's fine. But I thought that was like an interesting perspective, because I feel like at my job, even with like anything I do, like I think all of us have times when we feel burnt out, but maybe we're just bored and not interested. We need to get remotivated or make a change. And I feel like I just thought that was an interesting perspective, so I thought I would share. I feel like I was definitely in like a slump. I said this in my last video as well, but I don't know, this year has just been like weird. Like 2021, I mean, the pandemic was still raging the most of the year. It was actually the highest numbers we ever had here in Toronto were this year. And January, February, March, April, the weather like sucks here. It's like so cold and snowing and dark, and we were working from home, and I don't know, I just feel like the first like 4 or 5 months were rough, and now it's like July and things are opening and I'm just feeling so much better. I'm finding that I'm not getting burnt out. Like I'm feeling very motivated about YouTube, and I don't know, I just feel more stable. I said that in the last video too, but like even the last, like this whole year almost, like I haven't been able to make monthly plans or weekly plans or goals or anything. Like I've just been so overwhelmed and like anxious and stressed like so easily. Like I actually stopped drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee again, if you guys noticed, but anyway, I'm just feeling a lot better. Like I don't know what it is. So I don't know if it's the weather, the pandemic. It's kind of like things are opening up. Obviously the pandemic is not over, I know that for sure, but I'm just saying like things are opening. We're double vaccinated, so I don't know what it is. Let me know if you guys have been feeling the same, like you're just kind of out of a slump. Also my walk, I'm charging my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch died halfway through the walk, so I'm like, did I even go on a walk? Like, does it even mean anything? No, it doesn't. So anyway, I'm doing like an Apple Watch challenge with my mom right now, and now that walk will not count, so she's gonna beat me again today. But anyways, it's almost the end of the day. I just need to send off a couple links to some PDFs to a couple people on a different team. I found that when you work in marketing, people like email you all the time or Slack you for like links to social media posts or links to PDFs or whatever it is. So anyways, I need to go send a link to a couple PDFs to a couple different people, and that will be it for my day today. So it's a pretty good day, and we can go over my list, see what I did, and yeah. Okay, so I finished off the workday. Also, I got my hair cut last week and like I hate it. I don't know why they put pieces like this, and I swear the guy who cut my hair was like on drugs. I know that sounds crazy, but like he was not okay. He was like he was really like out of breath and like very I don't know, he was just acting like really odd. Like he wouldn't speak. At first I thought he didn't speak English, but then he definitely does because he was like really out of breath. And he was like explaining to me how we're like the world's ending soon and we're like in the 3rd dimension. And then he kept like pinching me. He's like, see, because I'm pinching you, you can like see that we're in the 3rd dimension. And then he was explaining how like Joe Biden is like 4 different people and they're all just like actors, that Trump like runs the actors. Like it was some interesting commentary. Like I was just dead silent. Like I was just nodding and said nothing. Like it was a very interesting conversation. and he was just explaining how like we're in a movie and nothing's real, like I'm not a real person. It was a wild ride. I don't know what he was like on, but it was a very expensive hair salon. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna say something and I just hate conflict. So let me know what you would have done in that situation. I was going to say something like to the receptionist, but I don't know. I just didn't, like, felt bad. I don't want to get fired or I don't know. Anyway, but anyway, I got my hair cut. He cut off like so much more than I wanted, and he gave me these front pieces. And I usually like when it's just like a blunt cut. So anyway, I don't know, whatever. It's the evening now. I just finished off the work day, so now it's time to get into my YouTube busy blooming evening. I have a lot to do tonight. So for my to-do list from this morning, let's just check off what I've done so far. So I've created the content calendar, I confirmed the timeline for the videos, I did not send the newsletters. I don't know if I'm going to send them, but I think I might send them tomorrow. I don't love the content, so I don't know, I might just not send a newsletter out this month. I haven't decided. I finished the press release, so pretty good. The only things left that I didn't get done is the social media stuff and then the newsletters. In terms of busy blooming YouTube stuff, I haven't done anything yet because I haven't had time. But in terms of what I need to do for tonight, so like I said, I need to connect with some podcast guests. I have my interview with Jenna in like 15 minutes, which I'm really excited about. I also need to edit this video, post it for tomorrow morning, and I also need to post some Instagram stories on the Busy Blooming Instagram for this week's episode with Jenna, because I'm recording the intro tomorrow. So anyway, lots of logistics with this podcast. But anyway, that's pretty much my plan for this evening. I have 5 things I want to get done. So I think I can do it. It's not too crazy. Storm and I decided to order pizza tonight. That'll be really good. But he's gonna go on a walk while I'm recording with Jenna. And yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and prep for the interview with Jenna, and I'll see you guys during the interview.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? I can't help but smile. Do you know how much?
Okay, hello everybody. It's a couple hours later. I finished the podcast with Jenna. It was such a fun episode. I just had so much fun talking to her. I genuinely just felt like we were like chatting, not doing an episode. So those are like my favorite ones. So it was really, really fun. We talked about working a corporate job, work from home tips, like what we think about working at 9 to 5 in your 20s, why people look down upon 9 to 5 jobs so much. And yeah, it was a really, really fun episode. So make sure to go check it out. It'll be out Monday morning. We also just ate some pizza. I ate so much pizza. It was so good. Pizza Hut, best pizza place ever. I'm obsessed with it. It's almost 8 o'clock. I need to do a couple more podcast things. I need to post the Busy Blooming Instagram stories for tomorrow's episode recording with the intro with Alexis. And then I also just need to send up a couple of emails just to invite some new guests to come on the podcast. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple, like probably like 30 minutes more work things. And then yeah, sorry if the lighting is kind of weird, but something else Jen and I talked about was like working a 9 to 5 job and doing YouTube, because like we're both so paranoid, like we're gonna get in trouble at work for like vlogging 9 to 5 and like having a 9 to 5 job. Not that we vlog during work hours, but just like that we're gonna say something that's like confidential or just like get in trouble for some reason. And I just think it's like such a funny thing, because that's always what I'm so worried about. Like even when I edit this video, I'm gonna be so careful that I don't say anything that you can't Google, or that I'm just being like not like, I don't know, professional, or just, I don't know. It's like always on my mind that like people are going to like just, I'm gonna get in trouble for having a YouTube channel. I just think it's funny that like everyone who has a 9 to 5 like thinks the same in that sense. Like everyone is so worried about getting in trouble. So yeah, I don't know. In some ways, like I wish I could just be more genuine of like, this thing is so annoying, or like this one thing at work is like really bugging me, but like obviously I don't want people like on my team to see that. So it's too bad in a sense, because I wish I could be like more open about, I don't know, just things in general that are like annoying. But you can't really. I guess you could, but I don't know. Anyway, so we were talking about that too. So just want to say that because I thought it was interesting. If you guys also vlog, have a 9 to 5 job, let me know. The struggle is real of like how much to share, how much to hide. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my side hustle stuff for the day, and yeah.